Why is penguin called penguin? So penguins are interesting animals. They are birds, but they cannot fly. So you could argue that penguins are misconstructions of Mother Nature. But once the penguin jumps in the water, the penguin is in its environment, moves, very agile, very fluid. And just like the penguin is only good in its environment, so are humans. What we really need to do is we as humans, we need to find the right place where we can step into the full potential. With Penguin, we aim at creating places where people can develop themselves further and where they can experience their full potential.
Hello, Pacific Bitcoin. I'm Björn, the CEO of Penguin Infrastructure.
Hello, my name is Delia. I'm the CEO of Penguin Academy and Penguin Lab.
It's a great pleasure to be here. And as you heard at Penguin, our why is to create places where people can step into their full potential. And the way we do this is we transform energy into human potential. So we have a lot of energy in Paraguay. In fact, we have one of the biggest hydroelectric power plants in Paraguay called Itaipu that we share with Brazil, which is gigantic, and we use very little power there. And all the other excess power, which is 80% or something, we export to Brazil at cost. And for 50 years, Paraguay has this power plant, this incredible resource, and didn't manage to build up a way to use the energy in Paraguay. So around 3 years ago, we set out to say, okay, let's start using this energy in Paraguay in order to allow us to leapfrog our economy that today is mostly focused on agriculture into a service, technology, innovation-based economy. So from the energy we have, here you see the last few years, the orange thing is the production, and the blue bars are the consumption within the country. And this is only from one hydroelectric power plant. We have two more in Paraguay. You can see we are losing every year a lot of potential that we could use. And I would like to argue that, well, the full capacity we have is our potential. And the reality is that we're only using very little of that. And the difference of it is the lost opportunity of using our endowment to develop our economy, to create opportunities for the people, to develop the country, to grow the economy. And so, on the other side, for our Paraguayan population, it means that we have people that have a lot of human potential. And the reality today is that an average person in Paraguay earns less than minimum salary, and that's only $300 a month. So you have around 49% of the population that earns less than that. And you can really argue that they're using very little of their potential. And all of this additional potential that we humans have, which is really to be creative, to learn, to develop, and to strive, is not even considered, right? We're talking about people that I talked to in Paraguay when I was there the first time that are working on a field for a week, and then they get $15 or something for that. So the question is, how can we overcome that?
The penguin is at the center, in my view, of transforming energy into human potential.
El bootcamp es una experiencia de 15 días donde vos podés ir a ver un panorama de todo lo que vos podés aprender, algunas cosas de forma más profunda, otras un poco más por arriba, ¿verdad? Respecto a todo lo que es la parte de la tecnología.
No solamente enseñamos a programar, sino que enseñamos a aprender. Me gustó mucho el trabajo en equipo que hay, el ambiente que hay, porque estás trabajando, estás súper estresado por todo, pero siempre tenés a alguien que está ahí detrás. Es como que no tenés miedo a equivocarte porque sabes que vas a aprender con eso.
Lo que estamos haciendo con Penguin contribuye de forma muy grande respecto a la parte social, porque la gente conoce realmente que hay otras oportunidades distintas a las que nosotros estamos acostumbrados en nuestro país.
So we created a path for people to rapidly learn programming to enter in the tech ecosystem, to change their mindset, that Delia is going to talk about in a moment. And what this allows us is that we can offer services to the whole world without being constrained by our local economy. So today we offer hosting services, making use of our abundant energy. We're offering software services, making use of the talent that we're creating. And we're offering talent that we're creating. So how do we create this talent?
So that's my part. I am in charge of Penguin Academy, where we are the ones that are creating talent by innovation through software creation. That is the main goal of Penguin Academy. Penguin Academy starts with a 2-week bootcamp. I will tell you what do we do so far, what have been doing. We use coding as a school of thought, because this is the way we want everyone to start thinking and to try to solve their own problems. So how do we do it? What is a bootcamp? So we have 2 modes right now. One is a 2-week bootcamp, where we teach them a world-class curriculum. We use Python to teach in 21st century skills. They start with 0 knowledge of coding, and then they end up already being able to write a program and to present it in the demo day that is at the end of the 2 weeks bootcamps. And we don't charge for any of this. It's the only thing we request is a commitment fee, because we try already to do it for free. It doesn't work, so we just ask them to pay whatever they can pay. This is up from $1, some of them for $50 to $100. That's what we get. Whatever they can pay is fine. And of course, it's open to everyone. After the 2 weeks, they go through a 3-day hackathon where they try to solve a real problem. Our presenter, we always partner with companies or with someone from the government that they give our students a real problem and they try to solve it. And after 3 days, after they never ever knowing how to program, they end up with an MVP, something that is used, you can see it, and they are extremely happy, and they went through a lot of transformation process. That is something that we want from all the students to go. So I want to show you something right now.
Que esperé muchísimo este correo y me llegó, estoy muy feliz, me pidieron que hiciera este video porque yo quiero ser parte. Entonces, primero que nada, me encanta la idea de formar con un equipo.
This is our crown jewel. This is the bootcamp, the only women bootcamp. So when we started making this presentation, it was 600 women that applied to be in the bootcamp, and now we are 730 women that apply. 50 of these women, we were going through this 2-day week program. It's something completely unbelievable, because in Paraguay, this is a very conservatory country, so we do not have that many women in technology. So this is a great, great deal, not only for us, but also for all the women that would like to go into the tech environment. So, yes, it is awesome, and it's awesome. And there are so many stories that I cannot tell you in 1 minute and 16 seconds, but we have people going from and selling things on the street for being waitress, waiters, barbers, artists that change completely their career path after going through our program. And they start developing from zero, and now they are coders, and they are working in so many different things around the world. So you might want to know, how is this connected to Bitcoin? Well, all of this is funded by Bitcoin, because we transform energy into human potential. We run data centers. With these data centers, our clients are, we host miners there. These miners pay in Bitcoin, and all of this is thanks to Bitcoin. Since last year and this year and all the years before, this is funded by Bitcoin.
Thank you very much.
Benefits of digital assets, they're not constrained by the normal inputs that manufacturing requires. So it's an excellent opportunity to turn abundant resource, in the case of Paraguay, that's the greenest kind of power there is, and to turn that into the ability to improve human lives is unprecedented anywhere in the world.
Thank you so much.
Oh, hi. Do you have your ticket to the next Pacific Bitcoin Festival? Join us as we shine a light on the best of Bitcoin and Bitcoiners. Visit pacificbitcoin.com for the best deal on tickets now.